Hello and welcome to Utkarsh Minds Python for Data Science. We will see today more such uses of the data structure called list. So the list is a very useful data structure in data science. I will say that it is the second most useful or third most useful after data frames and NumPy arrays, which we will see later. In list, several options are available. First, let us create a list of fruits like apple, banana, and mango. So this is the list of fruits. We can display it in this way. There is a useful function called count that counts the occurrences of a particular fruit. Let us say that I want to count occurrence of apple, which is 1. But what if I count an occurrence of something that is not there, and that will retrieve 0. If I want to see the index of a particular value like mango, then it is at index 2, because Python counting starts from 0. So apple is 0, banana is 1, and mango is 2. If I want to count something that is not there, let us say grapes, then it will give me error because grapes are not present. Then if I write something like this, index of apple but start the count from position 1. Apple is at position 0, but if I say that find the position of apple after index 1, so that is not possible because apple does not exist after index 1. However, if I write like this, mango after index 1, then it will retrieve the index 2. And if I write banana after index 1, then it will include the index that is specified here and it will retrieve the index value. We can have certain useful functions like reverse, and what happens after that, that mango, banana and apple, the list is reversed. What if I want to add an element? Append and then display the result. What if I want to sort? And then display the results, then it will sort and display. What if I apply the operation pop? Then it is displaying the operation as mango because this final element is removed. If you display here the list again after pop, you will find that the element has been removed from the list. Other than lists, because list operate on the concept of first in and last out, there is also the queue, which we say as double-ended queue, which operates on first in and first out. So how do we use that queue? So from collections, import the keyword Deque and we create a queue like this. It will display A, B and C. Now what will happen if I write queue dot pop left? It will left is A, so it will pop. And now in the queue there is only two elements, B and C. What if I write q dot pop right? Then what will happen is that there is no attribute pop right, there is, I think, pop. Yes, so the C has been popped out and only now there is B left in the queue. How do we add elements? We write append, so it is added to the last position from right. So this is the use of queues and lists, very useful for storing and retrieving data. Next comes the another important concept of lists, that is list comprehension. Suppose I create a list like this, an empty list, and then for I in range 1 to 10 I am adding elements into that list. So you can see I have added something like this. However, the same thing can be done in a simpler way and a shorter way. So I am creating a list squares, and what am I doing here is I will write for x in range 1 up to 10, put the square of x and store the result in the queue. So you see the answer of this statement is same as this one line statement. So you have to read it in this way: for x in range 1 to 10, that means x will go from 1 to 10. For each x you are taking the square and then storing the result in this list. That is the reason you are getting here a list of squares which is concise and readable. Earlier you had to write 3 lines. Right now you can just write in 1 line. List comprehension is very useful in data science because it allows us to write a lot of or perform a lot of operations in just 1 line. I will give you an example of where it can be used. For example, we have names of people. Let us say Ravi, and let us say we have Raju, like this. Next, I want to apply a data cleaning operation on these names. You can see there is some blank space left. I will write here a list final names. This list will operate on the values for like this. I will write name dot strip. So this strip operation, it will remove these blank spaces and it will display the names. So you can see it is displaying the names without any spaces. So just I am applying this strip operation to each name present in this list names. Very useful operation that in just 1 line it is giving me so much. One more place where lists can be useful other than this data cleaning is we will see in if we want to apply some mathematical operations. For example, from there is a math import pi. Now we can write like this for I in range, let us say for I in range 1 to 6, that means I will go from 1 to 5. We want to multiply or we want to find out the places, round up my pi. So let us see what will happen. First, when I is 1, we are rounding up pi for 1 decimal place. when I is 2, we are rounding up pi for 2 decimal places, and this goes up to 5 decimal places. So string list comprehensions is very useful because the same code, if written in a regular for loop, will be 3 to 4 lines long. However, it does not mean that this string list comprehension is a faster way of writing code. No, it is just a smaller and simpler way of writing. Finally, there are also some other ways, other useful functions in list. Let us take this example of fruits. I have a list of fruits which has these 4 elements. I can use the delete word and I will write like this. First element deleted, only 2 are left. I can also delete for certain position, like fruits position 1, and then display. So grapes was deleted. I can delete the entire list like this, and it will delete everything, just return an empty list. So what happens if I display fruits? It will show just an empty list. And what if I write like this? Then it has deleted even the variable, and now there is nothing left. Not even the keyword can be referenced. So that's it, we have done so far. Keep this information in mind and practice it, and we will see each other again in the next video.